Hey everybody, welcome back to Living in Charlotte, NC, the channel where we give you the inside scoop on what it's like to live, play, and work here in the Charlotte area. So whether you're moving to Charlotte or you're just curious about what goes on and what it's like to be inside one of the most luxurious neighborhoods in Charlotte and some of the other luxury neighborhoods in Charlotte, you've come to the right spot. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and travel just down Providence Road, south of 485 a little bit, southeast side of Charlotte. We're actually going to be in Matthews, but we're going to hang out in a neighborhood that goes to the Weddington School District, and that is Highgate. So if you want to hear more about this luxury neighborhood, stick around. Hey there, I'm Dave DeSilva, longtime realtor, longtime resident of Charlotte. I am the owner of Long Tab Realty, brokered by Keller Williams here, or actually over there, west of here, in the Ballantyne area. If you're new to our channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, make some comments, and hit the bell, and you'll get notified every time we put out a new video, which at this point is about once every week. Maybe we'll put out some shorts coming up soon, but at least one long side video every week talking about Charlotte. Highgate is one of those rare neighborhoods that feels both sophisticated and comfortable. This neighborhood combines elegance, privacy, and convenience like few others can. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around till the end, because I'm going to share with you what some of the homes are selling for right now in this area and what makes Highgate a hot commodity in the Charlotte luxury market. Just take a look at some of these homes right now we're passing through. Nice custom homes, nice designs, well spaced, great size, and priced fairly well for the Charlotte luxury market. So like I said before, Highgate is located off of Providence Road, just north of Weddington Road, and it's technically within the Matthews mailing area and sits right at the Union County line, putting it just minutes from Matthews, Weddington, Waverly, which we'll see later on, and South Charlotte's Ballantyne district. The neighborhood really did begin development in the early 2000s, around 2000 to 2002, and continued through the mid 2010s, and with some custom connections still being put up, with some custom construction still being put up as recently as 2022. Highgate was designed with luxury in mind, with large lots, manicured landscapes, and homes that show off architectural detail. You know, you can think European, Mediterranean, and French country influences, you know, often with a lot of stone. There's some stone stucco on the right, but stucco, brick exteriors, circular driveways, and meticulous landscaping. And stop signs too. What do you know? You're going to notice something that's hard to find inside the city limits here, or inside the city limits of Charlotte, and that is space. So you've got some pretty large lots, and obviously large homes to go on those large lots. Most of the homes sit on, half an acre to 1 acre lots, several exceeding that, giving homeowners the privacy that's so appealing in the Matthews-Weddington corridor. So let's talk about real estate side of things, because that's what everyone always asks for first. All right, just before we go ahead and start talking to you about real estate numbers and all that good stuff and sizes, I kind of want to show you one of my favorite stretches of Blossom Hill in Highgate. So I want to also show you a number of photos and reels of a home that I recently sold in Highgate. And as a matter of fact, we're going by that home right now. It's the one on the right, stucco home. It's got all the luggage and everything outside the home. I might have to stop in there and say hello. Anyway, that is a home that sits on 0.92 acres and has 6 bedrooms, 6.5 baths. One of the key features for my buyers, and as you keep taking a look around the neighborhood here, one of the key features for my buyers was that each of the secondary bedrooms had a full bath. They've got some youngsters, and they all want a full bath, so that was nice for them. No more fighting for mirror time for the kids. And they also love the balcony on each floor, first and second floor, and then the opportunity to actually put in their own backyard amenities. Many of these homes have great amenities, but they were able to design, or are able to design, their own. So for me, the best thing about finding this home was that it made my clients happy. They're just great clients and now friends, and I'm so glad they were able to find their way to Charlotte. Now the rest of Highgate's homes, and we're going to take a look at some of them. They're typically ranging between, on the low end, 3,800 square feet and to, well over 7,600 square feet, with anywhere from 4 to 7 bedrooms. and 4 to 8 bathrooms, usually a combination of a lot of full baths and some half baths as well. You're going to see everything, as you can see by some of these videos running through here, the pictures, everything from 2-story estates to modern transitional builds with gourmet kitchens, coveted outdoor living spaces, and of course some resort style pools. So get ready for some luxury, like I said, here. Also, what you're going to find is that some of the area's most respected custom builders have worked here, starting with Harrington Dowd way back when, then also including Arcadia Homes, Simonini Builders, New Old Luxury Custom Homes, and Kingswood Homes. You know, they're all known for their craftsmanship and for their attention to detail. Right now, and this is something I looked at this morning, and from the MLS and October data 2025, there are three active listing homes ranging from $1.5 million to $2.5 million. And I sold that home right there on the right a number of years ago. And the average list price right now is just over $2 million, and an average per square foot is about $382 a square foot. And under contract right now, I think it may have just closed, was one home at about $1.7 million. So recent sales from the past, about 7 transactions ranging from 1.5 to just over 2.95 million, with the average around $2.1 million, have closed. And those homes sold for about 97% of list price. So you're getting pretty good pricing. And, you know, in Charlotte, we do price our homes fairly well. The average home there that I just talked about that was sold was about 5,500 square feet. So with those pricings, yes, you will see that Highgate is firmly in that 1.7 to 3.1, $3.2 million luxury range, depending on size, updates, and you know, the lot position, the lot size, not just the home size. As you can see, Highgate is not your typical cookie cutter neighborhood. There's no golf course or country club inside the gates, but residents enjoy some walking trails, as you can see again, mature tree canopy and beautifully landscaped common areas that give the entire community a private, serene vibe. And you know, look at some of these lots, they're just fantastic. Many homes do, like I said, include private pools, outdoor kitchens, entertainment areas, you know, truly built for gatherings and year-round Carolina living. And right now, this is one of the more modern homes in there. And we're just passing by some of the open area and walkable areas in the neighborhood right there in front of us. And HOA dues are modest for a luxury community, about right now $1,025 a year. And that covers neighborhood upkeep and common area maintenance. Okay, something that really makes Highgate attractive, we talked about this a little bit, is the nearby shopping and dining options, and they are plentiful. And right now we are driving through Waverly, but I'll kind of hit on some of the other ones. Has everybody got a stop sign there? Oops, sorry. There we go. So here we go, some high-end stuff. You got a Whole Foods here. You've got a lot of retail, high-end, local, and also big chain stuff in Waverly. You got the Ultra, what else is coming out? Fleet Feet. I love Fleet Feet here. I've been here a couple years. A number of fast food locations on the outskirts of Waverly, but within walking distance. You've got shopping of all sorts, some small boutiques, some fashion designers type stuff. We've got, of course, Starbucks here, and then we've also got a bunch of local coffee shops. So I'm going to take you back in a minute and drive you through another centerpiece of Waverly. And as we continue driving through Waverly, it's not the only spot that is the attraction for people that live in Highgate. You know, you've got Ray Farms across the street here, which is very, very new and very nice looking, luxurious, ready for relaxation, ready for entertainment, all in one. You got the Arboretum just a few miles away. Valentine Village, Blakeney offers restaurants, fitness centers, boutique shops, as you'll get here as well. You're also close to a lot of major employers in South Charlotte and Valentine Corporate Park areas, including Honeywell, Truist, and MetLife. So a lot to offer as we come into just about the little center area of Waverly. center because you got a lot of stop signs. You got a couple restaurants here. Carolina Ale House, great place to stop for a sandwich and a beer. Häagen-Dazs, that's a great place to stop any time of day. Then you've got, like I said, a couple coffee shops, private shops. You've got Breezeway, which is a great shop to stop into. I've done that as you sit out here, maybe read a book, bring your computer, do some work. Let's see, what else do we have here? Some hotels on the left side of me, which you can't see. And then straight ahead are some of the more residential areas in Waverly. You've got single family and then you've got multifamily. And just a great combination and a great draw to this area. And what makes Highgate very attractive, like I said, is it's 5 minutes down the road. I think it's 1.2 miles, and that might take you 5 minutes. But next thing we're going to talk about are the schools, which are very attractive as well for Highgate. So we're talking schools. For families, Highgate is zoned in one of Union County's most sought after school districts. You've got Antioch Elementary School, Weddington Middle School, and Weddington High School. Weddington High School continually ranks among the top high schools in North Carolina for academics and athletics. Of course, you've always got to double check zoning because school district boundaries will change and do change. So check with niche.com or gradeschools.org, or go ahead and check with the Union County Public School System. And if you're looking at private schools, the area also offers some excellent choices for private schools very nearby Highgate. You've got Providence Day School, you've got Charlotte Latin, you've got Charlotte Christian, of course you got my daughter's alma mater, Carmel Christian School right off of Route 51. So no shortage of great public schools and then great private school options. Okay, location is one of Highgate's biggest selling points. You're roughly 25 minutes from Uptown Charlotte, give or take, and again, we do call it Uptown Charlotte here. You're 25, 35, maybe 40 minutes from Charlotte Douglas International Airport, one of the busiest airports in the world. And of course, one thing I always say is the mountains and the beach. To the east, you've got the beaches 3.5, 4 hours, depending on where you want to go up and down the coast. And to the west, probably 2.5 hours from the Matthews area over here. West on 85, 74, you can get to the mountains in 2.5 hours, give or take. And that balance of tranquility with accessibility to just about everything is one of the reasons so many professional athletes, executives, professional business people, and folks of all type just love this area around Highgate. Do you love the outdoors? You're in luck, especially if you live in or around Highgate. Nearby attractions include Colonel Beatty Park. I've spent a lot of time there during soccer practice and soccer games. You've got tennis there, you've got baseball, you've got, I think you can fish there, but you've also got paddle boarding. You've got a facility there that you can rent out for Thanksgiving Day parties or just family get-togethers. Optimist Park, another favorite for baseball, soccer, and community activities. You've got Hunter Farms, great for strawberry picking and pumpkin picking. That's hard for me to say. Then, of course, you've got downtown Matthews. Tons of charming shops, local breweries, nice places to stop and grab a burger or some lunch, pizza there. You've also got the Matthews Farmers Market Community Center, which is open most weekends. Now, you might have to excuse the traffic noise. It is rush hour. I'm not in Highgate, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm in actually downtown Matthews almost. But what I want to talk about now is golf. If you're a golfer, there are plenty of golf facilities, public and private, within 15, 20, maybe even 25 minutes of Highgate. You've got TPC at Piper Glen. You got Providence Country Club, Carmel Country Club. Yep, Carmel Country Club is there. Pretty expensive. You've also got a couple others, which is places like Raintree. So you can see that buyers are attracted to Highgate for a couple of specific reasons. You've got luxury and privacy. Homes are spacious, well placed, apart. You've got some greenery and you've got some privacy created by the rolling hills and some of the trees. Proximity to Charlotte helps. You're close to work, play, fun, entertainment, hospitals, and of course schools nearby. There's a strong resale value in Highgate, and the market keeps it like that. And as I just said, schools, but also lower taxes. Not quite like it was 10, 15 years ago, but Union County taxes are typically a tad bit lower than Mecklenburg County. And as someone who's personally represented both buyers and sellers here in Highgate, homes don't stay on the market long because they are of high quality and very valued. If you're finding value in this video, other than some of the traffic noise, please go ahead and let us know what you liked about it. Leave some comments. Again, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell. You'll get notified when we put out new videos. Something we've also got going on is a Zoom call opportunity. Get down into the description down below and you can find a link where you can get on a Zoom call with me and we can talk about anything you want to talk about the Charlotte region. Now, specifically, if you want to find out more about some of the homes in Highgate or Providence down south or Brookhaven or Weddington Chase or any of the neighborhoods around here, get in touch with me. You can find my phone number right here, 704-953-9951, or send me a text, comment, or like I said, get on that Zoom. So thanks so much for paying attention, for hanging with us. If you'd like to see this video, give us a thumbs up again. Anything else you want to see, just send me a note, and have a great weekend.